estamos con las estrellas de la película New Moon. Kristen Taylor, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Happy to meet you again. Last time was Comic-Con, was super fun, and now Mexico City. So how was for you your visit to Mexico?
It's been really quick.
Yeah.
Really fast, yeah, but everyone's been like insanely nice, so it's been really comfortable and fun to talk about our movie.
Mm-hmm. And in Peru you got tons of fans, so we are happy to be here. And Taylor, for working with the special effects for another actor is like, it's a slow and complicated and tedious process. For you, how was the experience? It's like fun or like?
It was cool. I mean, she got to actually deal with them more than I did because when I'm a CGI wolf, I'm not there.
Of course.
But there's a few times that Jacob Wolf and Bella have moments, and instead of having to act to like a mark, he put on this little gray spandex suit. So I actually got to pet Taylor
instead of my head, basically.
Yeah. It made it so much easier though. Like how do you act to a piece of tape?
Exactly, it's better than that.
Yeah.
But also in the movie history, in the case of the werewolf, we got also like Lon Chaney in Euphoria. Even Michael Jackson interpreted that Wolfman. So for you, how was this character in this movie?
It was good. It was challenging, which is a good thing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun bringing alive both sides of Jacob, and his werewolf side's pretty fun too.
A lot of actors before told me that underwater sequences are very complicated and tedious and uncomfortable. For you, how was it?
I'm really scared of water. I really don't like it. It's funny because for the longest time people were like, in every interview, so you're an avid surfer. It says on your IMDb. I was like, my brother surfed. I went once when I was little. So the water sequence was very scary.
So what's scary?
I wasn't too happy about that. It actually scared me a lot.
But the final product is great, so that's...
Yeah, so I look terrified, so great.
The Twilight books bring the new generation the idea of reading. So it's like inspire a new generation to read books and to be fun and using imagination. So how do you feel about that, to bring the new generation the idea of buy a book and, fly with imagination?
I think for every Twilight fan that has become so obsessed with the books, I mean, some of them may have read before, but so many have told us straight up, like, we didn't read before these and now we do, and it's a really vivid, engaging story. And if you learn about yourself that you can consume that, I mean, they will move on to other material. It's great that it promotes, reading.
Taylor, last question. I'm going to the gym like forever, and I'm still like this, so I need to give you some tips. So how do you change, you're very fit and bigger now, so how was for you your training and that process?
I mean, it's definitely important to get in the gym and work out a lot. Don't overwork yourself is a major issue that I had to deal with. But the most important thing is the eating. Just always eating, but eating the good stuff, proteins, carbs, staying away from the simple sugars. But constantly putting something in your mouth every 2 hours, which is annoying. Everybody gets jealous and they're like, man, that sounds like the best thing ever. I'm like, okay, if you do it for a year, you'll get sick of it.
So for the next time we saw each other, maybe I'm bigger. So for the next movie. Thank you so much for your time, guys, and congratulations for the movie. Thanks.
Don't get me upset.